Everyone, and welcome to the Brazilian Grand Prix. Uh, Hope we're gonna get a nice race here at Interlagos. Um, let's go through our usual things and go through driver standings. So with the last race, Yari's DNF, things are really tight at the top of the standings. So we still got Yari leading the pack at 183 points, followed by Face Pantera close behind at 168. El Tracker 162, very close as well. SF Rock 125. Del Gizu 111. Stan 56. Nelly 43. NLR Immortal 40. Herbie 36. Max 28, F. Lewis 27, Sami Janssen 24, Lenny Kopsky 9, and Made in Turkey 6. And constructor-wise, team standings, Alfa Romeo is leading at 279 points, followed by AlphaTauri 201, Red Bull 191. Don't know what's happening with the Eon right there. Yeah, Red Bull 191, McLaren 166, Ferrari 90, Williams 80, Alpine 59, Mercedes 45, Aston Martin 40, and Haas at 36. Please, Eon, stop doing that. Alright, so is going back in the pit. Let's follow the first one to cross the line. I think it's going to be El Tracker, or is it? Oh yeah, it's Lenikovsky. So let's follow him on his first hot lap of the session here at Interlagos. Weather's looking fine so far. Don't know about the actual race. A bit wide right there. Really have to be careful in this curve right there. The back end wants to snap. Really awesome track here. Lots of elevation changes. And Lenikovsky crossing the line. 7.5. Solid first lap. I think it should be a Tracker. Sami Janssen 7.7. And Yari 7.7 as well. On the mediums. Wow. Solid first lap for Yari. Herbie doesn't look good. Hope he's gonna go for another one. Nope, he goes in the pit. What about Joe? Joe invalidate. And Del Gizu on a medium. And Sefrock goes a 7.3 on the softs. Not the best result for Del Gizu, but he's gonna take it. 8.2 on the mediums. And now Face Pantera goes 7.5. Wow, look at the difference. Only 1,000s between him and Lenikovsky. What about Eon? Eon goes fastest, sector 1. Fastest sector 2 for Eon. This guy's on fire. Is he gonna be the first one? Under the 7th. Ah, really close. 7.08. Really solid lap for Eon. Wow. Did not expect that. What about Joe Rowe on mediums? Looking good. And Joe Royal goes 7.9 on mediums. Don't know if it's gonna stick, but really good. Really good for him. What about the Herbie? Starting his first hot lap. Wow, no invalidation right there. Really surprised. Got the corner. Faster sector 2 for Herbie. Oh, really close to an invalidation right there. Right on the line. Looking pretty good. And it's a 1.7.6. P5. And what about El Trucker? El Trucker is backwards. What is he doing? Is it a glitch? Okay, no. Let's follow Stan. First hot lap for today. Using all the tracks he can. Fastest sector 2 for Stan. Looks jam-packed in the second straight right there. And it's a 1.7.1 for Stan. Wow. Really solid lap for him. Sammy Jensen spark on the straight. And phase invalidated. What about Lenikovsky? Is he improving? In sector 2. Wow, look at the traffic right there. As we can see a Merc in the background. Fastest sector 2 for Lenikovsky. Who didn't bother at all about the Merc in the grass. Just wondering who it is. And it's a 7.2 for Lenikovsky. Really improving. Solid lap. Sammy Jensen not improving. Phase not improving. What about F. Lewis? Was he the one who got off track? I think he is. He's going in. And Eoin getting a bit of a tow from the Red Bull. With fastest sector 1, sorry. He's actually flying. Really impressed by this tier 2 drivers. again, people are really nice. They're just getting out of the way. And fastest sector 2 as well. But I think it got stolen by a McLaren. I don't know if it's NLR Immortal or SF Rock. But fastest sector 2 got stolen by a McLaren. And Eoin does not improve, but SF Rock does. I think he's the one who got the fastest sector 2. 7.06. 20 hundredths in front of Eoin. Really close. And NLR Immortal actually third right now. 7.09. Wow. And Joe Royal goes 107 with a 6.8. Wow. Face Pantera really struggling right there with all these invalidations. What about Del Gezu, his teammate? Maybe he's gonna get a bit of a toe. Nope. FaZe moves out of the way. Did not see if he was improving though. Oh, no, he's not. He's going in the pit. Alright. What about Herbie? Can he improve? And El Trucker goes with a 7.05. Look at the top. Look at the top. Only a few hundreds away from each other. Really, really close. Alright. I think everybody's gonna go back in the pit and maybe try one last time. Who's going to be the first one out? And it's Yari. Trying to do better than 7.1. An invalidation. With just a little bit of under 5 minutes remaining in quali. So Yari's the only one out. Oh no, Sami Jensen is as well. So 2 Red Bulls are out. Del Gezu just got out. And Eoin as well. Nice camera angle right there. Let's follow maybe Yari with his second try. Nope, he's going in. Gonna go for new soft. Alright then, let's follow Sami, who's going to be the first one crossing the line. And we got a Ferrari coming out of the pit. Improving by 500ths. In Sector 1. Now everybody's gonna come out for a final attempt. A bit of a snap. Nicely caught. Oh, people are moving out of the way in Sector 2, and Sami Jensen takes fastest Sector 2 at the moment. Looking good. He does not improve, unfortunately. Don't know where he lost time. Maybe in Sector 3. What about Lenikovsky? Improving Sector 1. An invalidation for him. Let's follow SF Rock. Fastest Sector 2 for SF Rock, who's improving. And SF Rock goes P2 with a 6.8 as well. Really closing the gap between him and Joe Royal in provisional pole. And now Stan goes with a 6.9. Wow. I'm curious to see what Yari can do with another invalidation. Still have time for one last push, but cannot make a mistake. And now it's up to him to try to improve. And Face Pantera is looking to improve as well. He needs to be in front of Yari. And Yari takes fastest Sector 1 as there is a Merc in the way. Don't know what happened. He lost his front wing for sure. Hope he's not in the way. I think there's an As as well. Let's find out with this Ferrari. Yeah, the As moving out of the way. Let's go back to FaZe, who's improving in Sector 2. And FaZe goes P4 with the 7.1. Oh, and Yari takes the provisional pole with the 6.7. 9,000s in front of Joe Royal. Wow. And Joe does not improve. Holy moly. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it. Just waiting on drivers to either cross the line or go in the pit. Wow. Look at how tight it is at the front of the grid. Wow, this is going to be a close battle in front. Everyone on the softs. I tried it myself, and soft to mediums can last to the end. Of course, there were a safety car, but it can work. Are they gonna go for a 2-stop or a 1-stop pit strategy? I don't know. Alright, just don't know what's happening right there. Gonna take a quick pic of the actual grid just in case there is a bug. Maybe we're just waiting on the timer to come to an end. Yeah, clearly there's a bug because there's a bunch of AI added to. Oh. Just gonna make sure that the standing is correct. Gonna go through my picture. So Yari in P1, followed by Joe Roll second, SF Rock third, Stan fourth, Face Pantera in fifth, El Trucker sixth, Eon seven, NLR Mortal eight, Linikovsky 9, Del Gizu 10, Irby 11, Sammy Jensen 12, Norje Federico 13, Neff Lewis 14. So everything's fine. So, I'm really wondering who's gonna get on top of this because everyone was so close at the front of the grid. But like I said, I think people can go soft to mediums or maybe soft to hard, depends on their choice. If they can manage their tires as we go through formation lap. But yeah, just tell me what your prediction is going to be. Who's gonna win this thing? Is it Yari, Joe, SF Rock, or Stan, or maybe Face Pantera? Face would really enjoy this win to close the gap between him and Yari in the Drivers' Championship. And or we could be surprised by somebody from the back and Yari spins on formation lap. Hope he makes sure he cools off his rear tires because they're gonna be burning hot at the start and that's not going to be good. We should see plenty of action today. And Eoin thinks that Yari is gonna get P1. Don't text and drive, please, Eoin. And everyone is on the grid as we get the lights. And lights are off, and here we go in Brazil. Awesome start by Joe, who gets the inside. And 3 car wise behind. Look at this. Oh, and there's a bit of contact at the back. Sami Jensen and Herbie and Norge Frederico. And look at this. And what a start by Lenikovsky and Joe. Even if Lewis got 3 positions on the start. A bit of a snap from Eoin right there. And El Trucker, oh, something happened at the back. Eoin goes a bit wide. Oh, and there's another us wide. Norge Frederico. And now Yari looking at the back of the gearbox of Joe Royal. Everything looks fine in this gearbox. And Eoin wants to take his position back. F. Lewis on the mediums. As a little look on the inside. F. Lewis gets the elbows out and sticks in front. But Eoin goes back on the outside. He might have to lift the foot a bit. Is he gonna go for maybe for a switchback? No. And now Yari takes the lead with a move on Joe on the straight. And DRS gets enabled on this lap, so Joe has a chance to get his position back on Yari, who does not have DRS to defend. And now F. Lewis is really struggling on the mediums. And Eoin gets through. Sami has a look as well and goes a bit wide on the grass. Or was it Norge Frederico? I think it was Sami. And F. Lewis goes in the grass. I don't know why he got a penalty through this though. Is he stuck? Oh, I think he just DNF'd. So hope there won't be any VSC or safety car. Don't know why he DNF'd that way. Could have got his penalty removed. And Joe is now under attack. As Sami Jensen goes in the pit. Don't know if he got damage. Yes, he did. Getting his front wing change going on the softs. And now the 2 Haas drivers oh! And Eoin goes in the grass, and another 10-second penalty for just going out of the track. Do not be worried by that. It should get removed pretty easily. Not really your fault. Let's go back in front as NLR Immortal. As he look on Del Gizu. Don't think it's going to be enough though. Let's go back in front. You see battle between Yari and Joe. Now FaZe has to push. He has to, if he wants to remain in the competition to Drivers' Championship. Now SF Rock gets a great exit. Sami Jensen with a 3-second penalty. First one to get one. And it's a drag race between Lenikovsky and FaZe Pantera. And Lenikovsky goes through, goes a bit wide with FaZe, but sticks with it. Now look at SF Rock with plenty of ERS, 100%. Oh, and there's Arnas in the grass. Eon went wide. And look at NLR flying. Goes on the inside but comes back. Not enough space. And Lenikovsky lost the position as FaZe got his position back. Almost side by side. And look at El Trucker side by side now with Lenikovsky. Gets the inside. But he's gonna get the inside on the next turn and gets the job done. Nicely done by El Trucker. Really hard spot to make him move. And Irby now goes. Oh, Eon got out of track again and used the track reset. That won't be allowed. And he goes in the grass again. And look at this. Really 2-pack, and now El Trucker goes on the inside of FaZe Pantera. Nicely done. Look how close they are. As we got 2 packs fighting. Now El Trucker looking to catch the group in front. FaZe has a lot of VRS as well. Eon with the 3-second penalty. And Eoin is out again, I think. Yes, he is. Let's go back to this fight. Lenikovsky going wide a bit on the exit. And now Eoin is once again outside of the track. And I think, yeah, Eoin just DNF'd in the pit lane. Lenikovsky stuck between those two. Alfa Romeo. And Lenikovsky is the first one to go in the pit. Let's see what he's gonna go for. And he goes for the medium, so maybe a 2 pit stop strategy. Goes for the undercut on everyone, I think. Let's find out where he's gonna end up. He was 7, so let's find out where he's gonna be when everyone will go in the pit. And now Yari is almost out of the DRS range of Joe. And nobody goes in the pit. And Face Pantera made the move on El Trucker. And clearly took him by surprise. And now a Trucker has a move on the outside. A bit of a love tap, and now it's a drag race. Another love tap. Oh! And now Trucker has the inside. So El Trucker gets his position back. So pit stop is around 23 seconds, so if they all go in the pit. Oh, and El Trucker goes in. Okay, no, they don't. I thought they would go in. Yari with a 3-second penalty. But yeah, if when everyone goes in the pit, Lenikovsky is gonna get a nice jump. Now Joe Royal has to push in this middle sector to stick within DRS range of Yari. And I don't think he's going to have the DRS. And now SF Rock gets a nice chance with a lot of ERS to play with. And now Joe cannot defend. And look at him go. Easy does it. And SF Rock gets the job done on Joe. And El Trucker goes in the pit with, followed by Face Pantera. And goes for the mediums. And what about Face? Goes for the mediums as well. I know, hard. So he's going to the end. And Lenikovsky made the move on El Trucker and Face Pantera with this undercut. And now Joe can attack SF Rock. Are they gonna go in the pit? Yari's in the pit. SF Rock is in the pit. Let's see where the current leader is gonna choose, and he goes for the mediums. What about SF Rock? Mediums as well. Nice pit stop, both of them. Now Del Gizu is in the pit stop as well. Norjay in the pit stop. Mediums. Mediums as well for Norjay. And Lenikovsky comes back P7, but no ERS to defend. And now El Trucker on his outside line. And I think El Trucker will easily do it. And now it's full provisional leader. They should be going in. And yes, they do. Sami with another 3-second penalty. And Stan chooses mediums. Stan as well. And it's a longer pit stop for him. NLR Immortals in the pit as well. Went for the mediums. And now, let's take a look at Lenikovsky. Oh, and there's a Red Bull. It's Yari! It's Yari! No! Yari hit the wall! As he has damage! Doesn't look like it. No! And now SF Rock leads the way. And Herbie's gonna have to stop. Easy going mediums to soft at the end. And now Yari will have a lot of job to do to gain back positions. Still in the points, but only one at the moment, with a 3 seconds penalty to play with it as well. He's getting closer and closer to NLR Immortal, but will it be enough? And now Joe is getting slowed down by Herbie, who won't have DRS to defend. And it should be an easy pass for Joe. And nicely done by Joe. And oh, now Stan really close to Herbie as well. Really close. And NLR gets the job done on Del Gizu. Now Stan. Oh, a bit of a push by Herbie. Wow. Don't know why he did that. But at least he gives a position. Now, Lenikovsky is under attack by FaZe Pantera. And he goes on the inside. Nicely done by FaZe on Ards. Lenikovsky's lights flashing, so no ERS to defend. I think that FaZe went for the right strategy to go for the R. I think the mediums are gonna struggle at the end if there's no safety car. And now there's a battle between Joe and SF Rock. SF Rock with plenty of ERS. And Joe gets a great exit. And Joe is just pushing SF Rock through Sector 2. And so does Yari on Del Gizu. And Del Gizu will have DRS out of NLR Immortal. And Joe is not close enough, but Herbie gets passed by El Trucker. And what about Yari? Side by side with El Gizu. Turn 1 on the inside. Leaves enough space. And Del Gizu gets in front. But Yari will get DRS. So does Del Gizu. Yari with ooh, a bit of a snap right there. And Laura Immortal with a 3-second penalty. And look at the gap between Joe Royal and SF Rock, who's just getting slowed down by him. And it's a good exit by Joe. not using the ERS. Don't know if he's just using SF Rock as a DRS train and maybe recharges battery. SF Rock has 70% left. And now Yari gets the job done on Del Gizu. And clearly Herbie is going for the medium to soft. 14 laps to go. And now SF Rock has to use some ERS to remain in front. And Herbie goes in the pit now. Is he gonna go for softs? And yes, he does. So going aggressive till the end. And now Lenikovsky almost side by side with Face Pantera. Face Pantera goes a bit wide. Might be the chance for Lenikovsky. Goes on the outside. Oh, a bit of a snap, and now NLR Immortal has a look on the outside, but gets the inside of next turn. And good exit for him. Still side by side, a bit of a tap right there. And now NLR gets the move done, and now Yari just goes in. Because Lenikovsky made a mistake and he goes for it. And now Joe. Now Del Gizu gets it moved on Lenikovsky. Lenikovsky is just dropping and dropping. As there is a yellow flag in Sector 1. Don't know what happened. And now... Oh, and there's a mistake by El Trucker. And he got jumped by Face Pantera and NLR Immortal. A bit of a snap as well. And Yari should maybe get the job done. And yes, he does. And El Trucker goes a bit wide and lost a few positions right there. Don't know if contact was made. El Trucker goes in the pit. Does he has wing damage? And now Face Pantera gets passed by NLR Immortal. Let's just check El Trucker if he's gonna go for a wing change. Yes, wing change, so damage for him. Now Yari pushing Face Pantera. Sten trying to catch up Joe Royal and SF Rock. So SF Rock looks like he has a lot of speed in the straight, and now there's a Ferrari in the grass. And it's Lenikovsky. And now Yari goes for the move on FaZe, but lost his footing and now got passed by Delgizu. Lenikovsky with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And I think, he just DNF'd in the pit lane. And Herbie moves in front of Norje Federico. And Joe is not going for it. I think he's just waiting at the end. But SF Rock is looking really, really good. Does not use that much ERS. And now Yari gets his position back on Delgizu. El Trucker with the fastest lap so far. 1:08.4. Not that much CRS to play with for FaZe Pantera. And now Yari is side by side with FaZe Pantera. A bit of a love tap between those two contenders. And FaZe sticks with it. And now FaZe is just a sitting duck with no DRS to defend. And Yari got his nose in front, gets a great exit, and gets the job done on FaZe Pantera. Maybe FaZe played it a little bit more conservative because he knows that Yari has a penalty, so... Joe has a bit of a look, but just stays behind SF Rock, maybe for the last lap. And now Yari makes the move on NLR Immortal. And now he will have to push really hard to get 3 seconds gap between him and Face Pantera to keep in front. A bit of a snap by NLR Morrow right there. Don't know if he lost DRS because of that. Yes, it looks like it. Oh, and Joe got the move done on SF Rock. And now FaZe goes for it on NLR Immortal. But Joe goes back again. Gets the inside. And gets his position back. Oh, a bit of a snap by SF Rock. And now we should see plenty of action. As we are under 5 laps remaining. And Joe uses his ERS as a booster. And he has to get a great exit out of this turn. Has a bit of a look, but goes back in. And Yari is halfway done for the 3 seconds gap between him and Face Pantera to keep his position. A bit of a snap for Joe. And now Stan joins the battle. SF Rock's light is flashing now. Just wondering if Joe's gonna go for it on the last lap. Lights are flashing for both of them, and Joe is on the outside of SF Rock. Wheels to wheels. Now he's gonna get the inside. And a bit of a top. And Joe lost it. No. And now it's going to be up to Stan. With 40% ERS, SF Rock's light. I thought it would be flashing, but he's really low. And now I think Stan is just gonna give everything he's got. SF Rock's light is flashing, and Stan is side by side with him. SF Rock gets the inside, but Stan sticks with it, uses his ERS because he knows he's gonna get under attack. And now side by side. And SF Rock goes a bit wide. Drag race. Wow. And now SF Rock outbreaks Stan. Stan gets the inside, but he's gonna get the outside and pushes him a bit wide. And now Stan goes for the switchback. And wow, what a sector 2 for those two. And now it should be it for Stan. Using all of his battery, and look how close it is. And SF Rock wins it. Don't know if Stan had the penalty. But look at the photo finish. Wow. That is really, really crazy. Fortunately for Face Pantera, who got it and still managed to finish P3 with all the penalties. And Yari fell to seventh place. 7th position, I mean. So SF Rock wins it. Only 1600s. 16,000s, I mean. What a finish. I knew he had straight line speed, but this was really amazing. So P1 for SF Rock, P2 for Stan, and P3 for Face Pantera. Joe Royal ended up in 4th position, NLR 5th, Deagizu 6th, Yari 7, Herbie 8, El Trucker 9, Norte Federico 10, Sami Jensen 11, and Lenikovsky and Eon and F. Lewis DNF'd. So FaZe closed the gap between him and Yari. Really nice racing from everyone. So yeah, really excited to see the next race. Should be in Jeddah, I think. So yeah, we'll catch everyone next weekend for the last two races. Goodbye, everyone.